Hi koi growers, Keith here, beside the pond. It's Sunday the 9th of September and I've decided to come out. It was raining yesterday, Saturday, so I've come out and having a bit of a autumn tidy up, if you like. Autumn is definitely in the air now, and I think for me you just start to almost, like when you've got your koi pond over summer and your pottering and your deadheading flowers and bits and bobs like that, general maintenance, well, comes a time where it gets a little bit bedraggled, if you like. I think my air lines that were going along here to my disc, an air stone there and there, the lines have like moved, so I've got a bubbler here in the middle, which I don't like because it disturbs the water flow in the middle and I hate it because I can't see the koi nice and chilled like this. So my air lines are there, look, and then I've got an 8-inch stone there and I'll try and get one over there. So I've put some they're like plumbing chrome radiator valve nuts, and I've just took my bubble off, my stone off, and just threaded them over the line, so hopefully that will keep them there a little bit. I've had my filters, which are underneath here, I gave them a real good clean. I'll just show you what I've done here. I've moved that fine micron was on the main part of my rainwater tea, look. So what I've got is, it was like that, and I thought, what can I do with this? So a bit of pipe in there, and this now, a rainwater tea, just threads in there. So it goes through there, through this bag, and it really, you won't believe how much it collects and protects your biological filtration. And then the tea at the side I kick up, so when this is full it can escape here and not block up. But I've noticed, I haven't done that a couple of days just to try it, and I've noticed that the muck on that in just a couple of days was unbelievable. So it just shows how much a difference these are making. Now this one, this sock, it was on this main one, but you do need to clean it, take it off every day. So I thought, right, I'll put the main one on there, because that takes about 3 days to sort of clog up, and then as a bit of a safety blanket sort of thing, stop the muck coming in, I'll put that on that side instead. That's finer. So once that starts blocking up, that will start overflowing up and over into this side one, not at the same time. You can see the muck. Come on, I can see it moving. See it moving in the bag? Already, look, that's what's saving. So once that becomes clogged, it will overflow into that, but I've just got to be mindful that if that happens, the both might become clogged and I get to overflow in my mechanical filtration, which is underneath me here. So I've got to monitor that and see what happens there. Now what I did do this video for was just some tips there, just to start cleaning. I've done some deadheading, some leaves around there, done a bit of weeding in here and there. I've got water, I've got my hose in, and I've got a bit of plastic tubing, and I splattered the water down the hose and I used it to push a muck that settled there, big particles like that one there, look, for example. I missed that, but there was quite a bit around here where they'd been feeding, and I've pushed it to the bottom drain so it gets sucked in, so the bottom looks better, but now the surface looks a bit of a mess. I'll turn everything back on in a minute, so it's just having a break at the minute, because when I feed, my automatic feeder's gone, because they're definitely feeding less. I'm only hand feeding now, which will probably be once or twice a day at the most if they're wanting it. And I've put my auto feeder, which was feeding 3 times a day, into my indoor grow now, my greenhouse at the bottom. That's at 24 degrees at the moment. My pond water temperature now is at 15 degrees, so it really has dropped. Now I'm toying with the idea of moving a couple of these into my indoor grow, and I'll show you the ones. My Hyetsuri, which is coming towards us now there. I absolutely love that fish. See it there? Coming towards us now. I'm thinking of taking that out today and moving that into my grow. So I want that to get bigger. I want it to grow. And I'm thinking of this goshiki here, or goshki, this one. And also, I've got 2 of these shiros. Now, the only thing that's making me a bit reluctant with them shiros, I've got 2 of the same size. They just haven't grown. And since I've had them, they've just been littered with, absolutely covered in carp pox. Now, as many people know, you can't go to carp pox. It's the only ones really in here that are suffering from it for some reason. I was told by the grower, who I got them off, the dealer, that shiros are a bit susceptible to it. So, I don't know. So, really, I'm thinking, what shall I do with them? Shall I put them into the 24 degrees and see how they go? But what I'm worried about is that they transfer it into my grow and it just kind of kicks off in there. That's my only concern. If anyone's got any advice there with these shiros with carp pox, should I put them on my indoor grow? There was in there over last winter, and to be honest with you, they didn't seem to do any better in terms of carp pox. See it there? So I'm just thinking now, shall I both get them in there and get them stronger, get them warmer, get them fitter, get them growing, get them some food down them, some warmth, and hope that with growth and maturity it kicks the carp pox out of them. There's one on the top now feeding, look. So with them being in here, maybe there's too much competition for food, I don't know. So I'm toying with that. What do you think? If we've got carp pox, shall I put them on my indoor grow or not for the winter? I think I might anyway, because the look at the size of them, tiny compared to the other ones. So yeah, that's that basically. This koi here just blows me away. I got it off my father-in-law, and it was looking a bit like a rugby ball. I'll have to get a couple of these out and show you side-by-side photos, which really has developed a lot now, and not a bad body frame actually. And it's got developed a lovely red spot on its forehead. A bit of bad news. This koi here, it was brought to the show, but I think it's Sankey. It developed this growth on its eye, on the actual eyeball itself. And it just growed and growed, and it must have grown to about ½ an inch, like a bleb on its eye. So some people really might hate me for this. I took it out, and obviously it wouldn't come off. It was like actually grown on the eyeball itself, and it just looked disgusting. And it was only going to grow and grow. So I took it out last weekend. That eye's okay, look. That one there, look. That's a good view there. I took it out, sedated it, removed its eyeball. I did surgery on it. And I've got to say, it's absolutely blown me away with its recovery. It not only looks better, it surely must feel better to not dragging this growth on its eye with it. Which is, look, and it's just healing up really well. So I'm hoping it's just going to develop this discoloured black. You know, it just looks like a normal koi now. And it just recovered really quick. I probably will get some negative comments with that because I'm not a koi doctor or anything, but look, this is how I learn. I learn, I study, and you know, I have a go. That's what I'm like. I'm sorry. That one there, see its head? That's recovered now. Look, that was red. Orange, should I say. Doitsu, and that's the one that had a PP dip and salt dip bath. And that has blown me away. It's the only thing that's recovered that head, because it was just like, even with cleaner, or if you say powder, on top, etc, etc. And a little slight knock and it'll be back to bloody square one again. And it is now, it was almost nearly keeling over. It was on the bottom, just on its side. So I got it out. Sounds brutal, folks. PP bath. And it's almost like it's sterilised its skin. Because within a few days it was looking better. Amazing. And I've not had it out since. And look at it. Obviously it's lost the benny now on the head. But it's indirectly developed almost like a Shiro white head spot, which is, you know, progressed down it. That's how it is now. I don't think the benny will ever fill in, unfortunately. And this one here, this Goshki, Shiki, whatever you want to call it, bumped its head. Look, see the bit on its head? But it bumped itself. So that might remain like that. So there you go. That's the koi pond on this Sunday afternoon. All doing well. Here's a close-up to them series. Look at the carp box on that. Here it comes. It's like blebs all over it. So, do you know what I might do? I know you're going to say it's brutal again. I might get my PP dip. I think it was 1 gram in 10 litres of water for 7 minutes. I might get a PP dip in a bucket and get some air stone in it and just get them 2 Shiros in it. And then just put them in the indoor grow and just hope for the best. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any comments, there they are. Here's a good view, look at them. Shintaro Sankey, got that from a grown show. That's coming on well. I'm not so happy about that big Sumi coming on the side. It's a bit big, but it looks quite a nice fish. Developing well. Thought it'd grow a bit quicker, but hey, can't have everything, can you? So there you go. There's a koi pond today. Thanks for watching. Get yourself on Friendly Koi Keepers. That's where it's all happening, folks. The friendliest koi community on Facebook. That is guaranteed. I am the only admin, so I do